I'm Ray.
And I'm Nez, and welcome to the Unstable Podcast.
Let's get into it.
So today, we are really just here for the life updates today.
Yes.
Just really going to be yapping with y'all for a little bit. Not nearly as long as the last two episodes. We're going to give y'all ears a little break this week. But yeah, we're just going to be chit-chatting about a few life updates and topics, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Lots of things are coming down the pipeline, to say the least. Lots of good things, though.
Yeah,
because it's
for sure.
It's important for us to talk about the successes. There's going to be the struggles, but it's the unstable, stable podcast.
Right. So. We can't always talk about the unstable. We got to talk about the stable stuff too.
Mm-hmm. So what's going on in your life, friend? Go ahead.
Well, the last couple times I spoke, y'all heard from me. I was in North Carolina, doing an away rotation. That is over now. It was a great time, great experience. Loved my time there. But now we are in the realm of what we call interview season. So, yeah.
Okay. How many interviews we got set up?
We got a few. We got a few going on. You know.
Okay.
I can't divulge.
She
divulge
my
numbers.
Is it really?
Not really, okay. But we got a good amount.
Okay. Shout out to Miss Ember.
She just want to be in the podcast so bad.
That's okay. Should we get a little shout out to her sister?
Yeah, shout out to Miss Chai.
Come here, Chai.
Ember.
The fans want to see you.
Come here.
Come.
Yeah, say hello to the people.
You see your sister?
Right. Less chaotic, please. Give me this.
You see your sister?
Oh. We're not playing with that anymore. Ember.
Yeah, she's been a little bit.
Ember. Say hello. Say hello.
Oh, yeah.
She just want to play all day. That's the problem.
Our dogs are sister dogs.
Yes. In case we didn't say that. I don't know if we said that, but our
dogs
are sister dogs. It's Rajon's fault that I have Ember, actually. So, yeah. I'll tell the story. I don't know if the story has been told, but I'll tell the story. So, I went to go see Rajon one weekend. Rajon had been talking about getting a dog for a while. And I was like, I'm going to go see my friend this weekend. It's going to be great. We're just going to hang out, have a good time like we usually do. Then her brother sent her a message like, oh my gosh, I found people who are selling dogs. And Rajon was like, I want a chocolate golden doodle. Like, that's what she wanted for mad long.
Yes. Goal for her to be a working therapy dog.
Yes.
And that was my
she already had this
graduation gift.
Yes, she already had this lined up. Like, this was her dream. This is what she wanted. So it just so happened that weekend I was there, Doug was like, oh my gosh, you know, these people I know are selling their dogs. They have a litter, blah, blah. So Rajon was like, can you come with me? Because, you know, I don't know these people. Like, it's like way out in countryside. Like, come with me just so I can, like, see the dog. You know, I don't want to go by myself. Me, being the friend that I am, was like, how can I say no? Like, I have to go with her. You know, safety, you know, buddy system. I have to go with you.
Because clearly I was in danger.
Yeah, she was. So we went out there, saw Chai, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. Like, I love this for you. This is amazing. And then my little gremlin here was just, you know, running alongside Miss Chai. And that was it. I was sold.
It was me being in the car like, I think I'm gonna get it. I think I can figure it out. Like, it was right around the holidays, my birthday specifically, and I was like, this is a sign. It's the exact dog I've been looking for. And it's like she couldn't bear to break it to me. Like, friend. Like she was betraying me in some way. Friend, I think I want one too. I was like, okay.
Look, I just, like, didn't want to steal your thunder. Like, you were having a moment, like, really trying to decide about getting Chai. And, like, you know me, I am impulsive. And right then and there, I was like, maybe I could do this. What if I just get a dog?
Yeah. Right, in the midst of school and everything. But
Right, middle of second year med school. But honestly, it was the perfect time to get her, truly.
clearly, it's been working out for the
Everything's
both of
okay
us.
now.
We're actually about to cross our second year.
A second gotcha
Their
day.
official,
Yeah.
yeah, which is my birthday. November.
Yeah.
Oh.
So technically they're already 2, and we celebrated their second birthdays already.
Yeah.
But their actual
big
gotcha day is actually Rajon's birthday. So
Yes. And I'm going to finish out this story before we get back into life updates. So when I adopted Dear Chai, I was talking to the groomers and I was like, I have a family reunion. Like, can you keep her until at least after Thanksgiving? And that was the plan. And Miss Janez over here had something going on. I think you were like going back home to Philly.
yeah, I had to fly home.
And was like, well, like I have to get her home. I'm like, well, the only option for me to get her to you is to leave work on my birthday, drive out, get the dogs, and then make a 3.5 hour trip to Tampa with 2 puppies
Fresh
who got
puppies.
car sick.
Yeah.
Who got car sick many times.
Yeah.
Mostly Ember.
Yeah. Yeah. She's still like that now.
And when I got there, I'm like, I don't even feel like it's my birthday. Like, we'll celebrate tomorrow. We'll celebrate tomorrow with the dogs.
But listen, this, guys, just so y'all know, the stipulation was like, friend, if you do this, you don't have to worry about nothing. I got your whole birthday weekend while you're in Tampa. I promise. You just have to get here, please.
Bring my child to me, and
Please.
I will take care of you.
And I will take care of everything else.
And
now
I
look at
did.
us.
And the rest is history. And it's so
Yeah.
fun having sister dogs with your best friend. Would highly
It sucks
encourage
because they don't get to see each other really anymore, but when we were down there, they were the best of friends.
it. Yeah.
Ember was a little bit of a bully, but
Yes,
just
she
a
was.
little bit. Just a little
It's
bit.
okay. It's okay. It makes Chai stronger.
She built
in
some
her spirit.
character for Chai. Yeah.
Anywho, those are our sweet little daughters. Love them so much. Best decision I've ever made, honestly. Like, do not regret. I don't care how many
Agreed.
people have told me, you're not ready to have a dog. It's so much responsibility. Well, guess what? I'm having the time of my life. And
I agree.
The best purchase.
I agree.
Okay.
Now, I
And I
mean,
think-
she still costs me money on a daily basis, but that's
Cheaper
neither
than a
here nor
kid.
there. Yeah. You know what? Great points were made. Great points were made.
And I think this practice here, let's give us a little test run.
Yes, she's
So we
definitely
wanna have
calming my
baby.
baby fever. Because, like, prior to getting Ember, I was like, oh, baby. And then I was like, ooh, Ember. That's all I got right now. That's all I can do
Yes.
right now.
Okay. Okay, wonderful. Those are
Yeah.
our babies.
That was our little side rant. Where was I? I was talking about what I was doing.
Yes, you were.
Long story short, I'm applying to residency. And it's a long process, but like, sometimes I think like, I mean, I told you this the other day, like, I don't understand how it's been 3.5 years. Like, I don't fully comprehend how we got here already. And that I'm applying for a big girl job. Like, I'm going to have to be an adult. You know, disclaimer, I personally don't feel like I'm an adult right now. Even though people keep telling me that I am, I really don't feel that way.
Professional student.
Exactly. I still go to school. I still have people like tell me I'm doing things wrong on a daily basis, yell at me, I have grades. You know what I mean? Like, it's not feeling very adultish. And I'm still not getting paid yet. So like, that's really peak not feeling adultish. But we're coming up on the adulting time, which is a little bit terrifying, but also exciting at the same time, because I'm going to have the privilege of taking care of people for the rest of my life. Yeah, I'm very excited about it.
What a blessing. And it's
Yeah.
literally, like, I know in our last episode we talked about our friendship and it being 10 years. And like, this is the goal you set, friend. Like, you're here.
Man,
You're here. It's right here. You're just doing it. It's not like I'm working towards it. I'm doing it. You're doing it.
Yeah.
She's gonna be a doctor. Call her Dr. Daniel.
Whoa. Whoa. There's gonna be people calling me that next year, and that's something to think about. I can't just be like, oh, hi, I'm the med student. I'm just the med student. You know, I'm gonna have to put some bass in my voice and say I'm the doctor. Now, I'm not the doctor in charge yet, but I'm still the doctor. Yeah,
you're the doctor. Now over here, I'm gonna still call you Janice.
Please do. Yeah, we'll leave all that.
But if
business at the
anyone else
hospital.
tries to after later, I'm gonna be like, doctor.
To you specifically, thanks.
Yeah. Did you grow up with her? No. Did you go to the family reunions? No.
No.
Okay, then it's doctor to you.
Sorry.
It's doctor to you.
So yeah, that's where we're at right now. We start our interviews next week, and then kind of disperse throughout November through January. So what's nice is my school gave us, like, you can make your schedule in this way, and I was fortunate enough to have my schedule work out in this way where I have November, December, and January off just to like solely focus on interviews. I know that's not how it is for everyone, but I am so grateful that that is what I get to do. So yeah, I'm excited for the interview trail, and yeah, we'll see how it goes.
It's gonna go great. Because you've prepared for this.
I have.
You have.
I have. This whole journey has been my preparation for this. So, yeah, man. Anyway.
All the work. Just let it play out.
What you been up to? Tell the people. I mean, I already know, but tell the people what you've been up to.
I have gotten licensed. That is the peak of where I can get with my degree, outside of certifications, but some add-ons later down the line. But we are officially a licensed mental health counselor in the state of Florida.
Snaps. I'm gonna add snaps in here.
A little applause.
Yes. Small applause.
Yes. So I'm super excited, and I keep getting people are asking me, like, has it sunken in yet? I'm like, I don't know, really, because my job hasn't changed yet.
Right. Wink, wink.
But, like, feeling-wise, I'm doing the same job. I mean, I know in theory I have more responsibility, and, the state trusts me. I mean, I know my job trusts me. But it's I don't know. I think I'm settling into it because I historically have been that type of person to reach the goal and then like, okay, what's the new goal?
What's
and not
next?
just like soak it in.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to practice the sense of like calm and acceptance and just being where I'm at because I have worked very hard since 2014, 2015 to get here.
You have.
And now we're here. So that's awesome. And then I just so happened to get trained in ART, or accelerated resolution therapy.
Now listen,
before
y'all,
the license.
Before she go into what is ART is.
Not going into it.
No. I'm glad she spelled out that it's an acronym, because whole time she told me she was getting, certified in art therapy. I thought she was over there learning how to paint pictures with people, do arts and crafts, to like work through their emotions and their feelings. And she was like, oh, like maybe I can try it on you. I was like, girl, like, how are you going to paint a picture with me? And she was like, paint a picture? No, that it's an acronym. The whole time she was talking about that. And I thought she was talking about for real doing arts and crafts. So,
it's okay. Zoe thought the
can you
same
tell
way.
us what does it stand for again?
It's accelerated resolution therapy.
Thank you.
ART.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty much EMDR, but
Okay.
But that's a whole nother topic.
Hence the acceleration, the A part.
A part, right.
Not painting pictures.
So I'm trained, not certified yet, but working on certification.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't want to misrepresent myself.
Right. I was jumping the gun there.
It's okay. It's okay. It's coming down the line. So there's that. And then most recently, yeah, I have been offered a new position. And by the time this is released, I'll probably be in that position. So
Yep.
I work in addiction right now, and they did offer me a position as a weekend clinical supervisor. So
Do you hear that? Big supervisor, not the little one.
okay, helping the people, looking over the people, delegating.
Yes.
So I'm excited, and I appreciate the trust that the company has in me. I've been with them for almost a year now. Well, over a year, almost a year. Celebrated my year recently. My dog won't leave me alone now because I pet her.
Yep.
She's just
All it took was a little bit of attention. You see Ember over there? She's playing games by herself.
look.
She's just gonna hold it there.
She just
too.
therapy dog. She just needs a little love.
Oh man. In what you were saying about, I think it's an important point to make, even though we're doing just life updates. How you're trying to get better at like accepting that you are where you worked for, like you're in the blessing that you prayed for currently.
Yes.
Which is so hard to do because you're like, oh, when I graduate, I'll be happy. But then when I get the job, I'll be happy. But then when I get the raise, I'll be happy. But then when I get the certification, I'll be happy. And it's like, we should just be happy along the way and enjoying the journey along the way, not happy when, because your happiness shouldn't be tied to only what you accomplish. It can be a part of what you accomplish, but not only tied to what you accomplish. I need to take my own advice, but, work in progress.
Hey, you're right. This is why I teach my groups, and I'll give you this therapy tip of the day. Happiness trap is a thing. Do not get caught in it because it just leads to disappointment.
Yeah.
What does that look like? Knowing that this too shall pass. This moment right now that we're both in, where we're reaching our goals and we are excited and nervous at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, be present, soak it in, because you've worked hard, I've worked hard, and know this too shall pass. Like, another goal will eventually be set, and we'll continue the grind, but enjoying this moment because we've done a lot of hard work. And then when we're in the grind and things are hard and difficult and we don't know and we can't see the path, just remember that this too shall pass.
Yes.
It will. So yeah, it's a good moment. It's nerve-wracking and exciting, as I've definitely mentioned to Janez over and over again, because sometimes change can be scary because it's the unknown. But I'm excited, and I'm in such a different spot than before with change, which is refreshing. Like,
You've gotten much better,
face.
friend.
You would know.
You have gotten much better with the whole change
Thank
piece.
you.
I will.
So, yeah, things are good. I'm making new plans with my partner, potential moves coming up, but it's all focused on what's happening right now. But it just brings in that opportunity for more progress. So it's like aware and in the distance, but very much right here, right now. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Wow. Look at us. Look at us go.
A little pat on the back. Man. I think the other day I was talking to my older brother, and I was like, I literally have reached every goal that I've set. Literally. And I say that humbly, and I know that's more of a disclaimer because I don't want to come off as arrogant. But people who know me, and people who are getting to know me watching this podcast, you'll learn that I'm not an arrogant person.
No.
But yeah, I literally have reached every goal. Not alone. I've had a huge support system. That includes you, friend, always. But it's amazing to kind of step back and like, dang, I've done it all.
Yeah.
And to say, like, I'm really proud of myself. I think sometimes it can be hard to say, like, I'm proud of myself, give myself a pat on the back, but
yeah,
I'm as much of this process as, my support system that have helped me. But, like, without me, it wouldn't have been
It wouldn't
done.
have happened. You had to do it.
So,
at the end of the day.
yeah. Yeah. How do you feel about saying that, like, I'm proud of myself? Do you feel like that's the icky? Or, like, or does it come easy?
I wouldn't say it comes.
I want to just do clips of moments where we're like, Uh,
Um, wouldn't necessarily say it comes easy. Because I feel like I've always like a little bit struggled with giving myself props and giving myself praise. Um, that's just like how it's always been, kind of thing. Um, and I think I mean, at least now it's also hard because I see what I have accomplished, but I still have so much more to accomplish to get to the point where I'm like done. You know what I mean? So like on one hand, you'd be like, yes, I'm proud of myself. Like, yes, you did a good job, but we need to prepare for this next thing. Like, we can't get too complacent with this, which I think is a good and a bad thing. I think it's good because it keeps me motivated and, you know, continuing to strive for excellence. But I think it can be a bad thing because I don't, what's the word I'm looking for? You still have to celebrate your victories, you know, like no matter how small they are. And sometimes you kind of get caught up, especially in this process of medicine, you kind of get caught up in like, okay, I did this, what's next? Instead of celebrating what you did accomplish. Like this thing was an accomplishment, even if it doesn't necessarily feel like a big one right now.
yeah.
So, yes and no.
Okay. Fair enough. That's okay. Sorry.
Work in
one moment.
progress.
Chai, go to your place. You see how this shaking? It's because she's chewing her ball right underneath me. The instability. It's okay.
All right, y'all. Again, we told you we're going to keep it short and sweet this week. So it's time to transition to the segment that we like to refer to as tea time. And you know what that means? Time to ask some questions and get some answers. So, my question for you first, Rajon, is what would you say is your worst coping mechanism?
The first one that comes to mind is the same one that makes me really good at my job, which is focusing on everybody else's problems. But don't worry, we've identified this and addressed this with my therapist. Okay, I am talking about myself and my current challenges.
Good job.
So I think it's not the best coping mechanism for me as an individual, but it also is a good aspect of the work that I do, because I can really hone into someone else's problem. So depending on how you look at it, it's good and bad, but that's probably the main one. A little bit of an avoidance.
Okay.
What about you?
Well, mine is that I make everything a joke. I will kiki about pretty much anything that goes on in my life, to the point where it's like, that's not funny. We shouldn't be joking about that. And that is to avoid having to like really feel some type of way about it. So sometimes it's good because I can't just be sitting here crying about everything that goes on. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you have to ha about it. But every time it's a bit excessive for me. I know.
See, you say every time, but in my mind, there's none at all. You know? So just let a little fizz. What do we do? A little fizz out the shaken Coke bottle. So,
yes.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Let me clock out. Sorry.
I have to release my emotional balloon.
Yes. So it doesn't burst.
Yeah, it be bursting. Because I just be laughing and adding adding air to the balloon until it pops.
It's okay. WIP, work in progress.
Yes. So I would say that's my worst one. Like it's fun because it's I be cracking some good jokes, but like sometimes like that was too far. That wasn't funny.
And sometimes she knows when it's too far, because I'm not laughing on the other end of the phone. I'm not laughing. It's not funny.
I'll have to be like, oh, okay.
I'm not laughing.
That's too much.
You.
Okay, got it. I'll stop now.
Really burst that bubble real quick.
It's like, oh, you didn't like that one. Okay.
No, I did not. No, I didn't. Okay, so my question is, if you weren't doing the job that you're doing now, what could you see yourself doing instead?
I have two for this one.
Okay.
I have two. One is like practical, and one is like, if money wasn't an object, this is what I would do.
Okay.
If I wasn't doing medicine, or if I didn't get into med school after several attempts or whatever, I would have been a collegiate tennis coach. Because I loved my time playing college tennis. I feel like I could mentor young women well. And I love mentoring. Like, even in what I'm doing now, I love mentoring. You get to travel to fun places. You get free gear. Like, it's kind of a win-win. So that would be like my practical. If medicine didn't happen for me, that's what I would do. My impractical one would be to be a travel food blogger. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Because if you know me, you know how much I love food. And different kinds of food. And different cultures of food. And on top of that, how much I love to travel and experience new places and be all over the place. So you can marry them. Travel and eat and just talk about the food that you're eating on your travels. Like, that would be my impractical one. Like, if money wasn't an object at all, that's what I would do.
See, when you're done working your behind off as a doctor and you retire, I could see this being a life. Just travel and eat, honey.
Yeah.
Okay? Travel and eat, take photos, you know. Okay.
So maybe not so
fun.
impractical, just like maybe not a right now thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What would yours be? You could just have one, or you could have a practical, impractical. I just hit you with that. So if you don't have a twofer, that's fine.
I have a twofer only because I feel like I mentioned this in one of the episodes before, is that if I wasn't... No, I didn't mention this in the episode. I'd probably be... Nah, look, I'm over here thinking like, I'm not capable of doing that, right? If I wasn't doing the job right now, I could have just switched and become a freaking ballet dancer. Like, that's just a hobby at this point. That would be a once in a while.
But no, I think it's different.
Don't blow my head up now, friend. Don't do it. Don't do it to me.
I think it's different though, because like I don't know. I feel like, yes, you'd have to go back in time a little bit, but like, your priorities would have been different if that's the path you went down.
Right. But I guess I'm looking at it from like if I switched right now. But
Yeah, no, that's no.
Then the other option, I would be a dancer, or if money wasn't an option, I'd be an artist. Just
Okay.
pick up and paint.
I could see
Travel
that.
and paint.
I could see that because she can paint.
Yeah,
For those of y'all who are watching this and you can see that and that were painted by her. So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I think that would be it. That would make my heart happy.
Those are good. Two forms of art.
Yeah.
Two forms of art.
Artistic. Oh my gosh, we're like two sides of the brain.
Literally.
Oh my gosh.
Literally.
So we work so well together.
Literally. Polar opposites, man.
I like that. That's cool.
I like that.
I'm like, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. I don't know. There's not much more for us to yap about today. If you want to hear some more yapping, you can go listen to our previous episodes.
Please do.
We had a lot
share,
to say.
Subscribe.
Tell your mama, tell your auntie, tell your cousin, tell whoever you want to tell, but tell somebody. And I think that's about it.
Yeah, we look forward to getting into it next week or the week after.
Whenever.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.